Hello and welcome back to the channel. So we're just jumping right back into it while I still have some energy left to continue on.
Speak. Hmm.
What's back here? I don't think I've ever been back here. Take that.
Give me a fine. It will be done.
So with what we're doing, you still wearing those? Yeah, we'll hang on some regular arrows for now since we're still so early in the game. And on top of that, there they are. I know we need to learn some of those. We're going to hang on to them for the
Very
moment.
well.
Because we're going to need them when we go talk to Ari. Or go to the circus. You have your stone skins. You still do.
Indeed. If you insist.
And right here is something that we're not going to do because I'm not picking up Nira. Can't stand Nira. Everyone, if you've watched my stuff, you know that I just can't stand Nira. And this is part of her quest. This is a shop where the Red Wizards of Thay are trying to set up influence in other cities. And it's unfortunate I'm not going to do it, but I don't like Nira. I don't like her quest, and I hate wild mages. So, what are you going to do? Alright, in we go. Upon stepping through the tent door, the world seems to shift. When it settles, you find yourself standing at the end of a bizarre walkway as the wind blows over you. A massive tower rises on the other side of the bridge. The tent door is nowhere to be found. You shall have to go forward. Aha! I see a wayfarer has come to amuse Kala. You must answer a riddle. Naturally, ere I will allow you to pass this bridge. Are you ready to hear it? And why do I want to pass over the bridge? Because it's symbolic of your progression to enlightenment and understanding, fool. You ready to proceed? I'd prefer to know who this Kala is before playing any of your games. Kala does not wish to reveal himself to those who are not worthy. Are you ready to begin? Very well, I'm ready. Excellent. A princess is as old as the prince will be when the princess is twice as old as the prince was when the princess's age was half the sum of their present age. Which of the following could then be true? I'm not going to pretend like I don't know this. The prince is 30 and the princess is 40. Aha, you are correct. The mighty Kala respects those with a most agile and quick mind. Proceed across with my blessing. As you could probably imagine, the first time I did that didn't go well for me.
Who are you? Oh, whoever you are, you must flee this place at once. He's killed everyone else who has come into this place. Almost. Oh, please run.
How could a monster such as you have such a sweet voice? I'm not a monster. I'm an elf. A winged elf. Or at least I was. This covering is, you see, is something of an illusion. It's some kind of an illusion. But if you believe in it, then it becomes real. Please believe me. Now go before something happens to you. I beg you. No, I demanded some kind of explanation before I go anywhere. Oh, I hope you don't end up like the others, but alright. My name is Ari. I work in the circus with my Uncle Quail. Quail being the mage cleric that you meet in Baldur's Gate 1, I believe. I don't know exactly what happened, but everything changed a few days ago. Everything became chaos and turned into what you see here. Although it isn't real. It's an illusion. The minions, they all say that they serve Kala, and so I know he's behind all this. He's an illusionist in the circus, but I don't understand how he was able to do all this. He must be stopped before he hurts any more people. Please, if you release me from my chains, I can help you stop him. Chains? I don't see any chains on you. The chains are invisible, covered by an illusion. And they are magical, and they prevent me from casting my own spells, and they maintain the illusion which is placed on me. Now, that is so far-fetched, but she is telling the truth, so... very well. How do I release you from them? You need the key to these chains, but it won't look like a key. There are a couple of commoners in the north side of this chamber. Don't be fooled by the illusion, though. They are monsters. They have a sword, which is actually my key. If you get it from them, I can remove the chain and regain my normal form. Please be careful. You can't trust anything that you see here. Oh, the mind games.
Fine.
So we're not going to trust anything that we see. So we're not going to attack the spider. We'll talk to it.
I am a simple woman.
Oh, excuse me. Oh. No, please don't hurt me. Oh, but what am I to do? What's going on here? Oh, you don't seem like any creature I've encountered before. I'm not a creature. Or at least I never used to be. Not until the circus changed everything. What are you talking about? What's going on? I don't know. All I know is that I came into the tent to watch the performance. A gnome came on stage and began to perform some kind of magical act. It was quite silly, and it was obvious that whatever the gnome was trying to do wasn't working. His magic fizzled and everyone started laughing. I thought it was part of the act, so I laughed too. And then everything began changing. People started transforming into creatures and then back into themselves. The world shifted somehow, and I felt sick and horrified. I think I passed out. When I woke up, I had been turned into this monstrosity. I don't know what to do. My son didn't come in the tent with me, and I'm frightened to think what may have happened to him. I think your son is still outside. Wait here. He is? Oh, I will. Oh, thank you.
It will be done.
So now we're going to find these commoner monsters. And we're going to lay a beat down. You see they just walk over and start attacking. Boom! Oh my god, they're orcs! Sure.
Yes. Very well.
And there's our sword.
Take comfort. The most frightening thing indeed.
You have the key, or rather, the sword. Please, please give it to me, and I can be rid of this illusionary form at last.
Alright, here you go. I thank you for your trust. This sword is actually a key that unlocks. Yes, we know this. Why is that
My
happening?
hands, my skin, it's real again. Oh, thank you, Beovar. But we must find Quail and stop Kala before he does any more harm.
Well, why don't you join us and we'll search for him together in this place? You would let me join you? Alright. Come, let's find Quail. Who knows what they've done to him? And look, you should be aware, perhaps, that I am hunting a very powerful mage named Irenicus. It'll no doubt be a dangerous task. Well, I'd be glad to help you. Truly I would, but we simply must help Uncle Quail first. We must. Yep, relax. Relax. Alright, so, Aerie. And I think I mentioned this before. She's a multi-class cleric mage. She is not fit to be your primary caster. That's going to be the role for Nalia. possibly the role for Imoen later on. I might swap them out. I don't know. But she is going to get access to spell sequencers, contingencies, and whatever. And you could actually put cleric spells in those. She fills the role of a support very, very, very well. I really like Ari. She's sweet. I love her voice actress very much. Although I'm not gonna lie, she can get on my nerves depending on what mood that I'm in. She gets on a lot of people's nerves just because she is very whiny, very very whiny, and it's kind of understandable. She's very naive and sheltered, but what happened to her was a real tragedy, and it's understandable that she would be very upset. She had some traumatic experiences, and we're I'm gonna avoid, and I should have opened up anthology tweaks before starting this playthrough to turn off romances. I'm not gonna romance her. Um, I'll let what's his face, Hair Delise, have her, because if you have her, Hair Delise, and your main character, and you romance her, from what I understand, unless you are at a certain point in your romance with her, um, you're gonna lose Hair Delise, and it could end up you two fighting each other. So, but I like her, and honestly, she's a woman, which means she's very emotional. And as men, you irrational nonsense that women have from time to time. We're programmed, or you should be programmed as a man. If you like someone, love someone, to put up with that because you're her rock. You're what she clings to when she's being unreasonable, when she's being, well, being airy, I guess. So, yeah, I like Airy a lot, but I do see why a lot of people don't. Anyway, what spells do you have, my dear? Oof. One magic missile, one color spray, a stinking cloud, a power word sleep, 20 hit points. Must have less than 20 hit points. Slow is good. Protection from normal missiles does nothing for us. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Not the greatest selection, but it'll do.
What is your will?
And let's check out what this pleasure slave, as she is a fighter, she's a fairy. Really? Never knew that. 9s all across the board. And she's slowed.
If you insist.
I am here to serve.
Welcome, welcome, Lord, to Kala's realm. Be thee not impure of mind, for surely Lord Kala shall destroy thee. Be not impure of heart, or thou wilt surely destroy thyself. Kala is the one ruler, the one true being. I come to see the circus, not some half-dressed tart spouting dire warnings. The circus is no more. Kala's power has removed its baneful influence. Question not, Lord Kala, mortal. Yeah, whatever. Thanks for the information. Now, I'm gonna kill you.
In my father's name!
Get her. Get her. Get her. Animate. Oh! Animate, you almost failed me. Whiffer. What are we gonna give her? I mean, we're not gonna go in melee with her. Let's give her sword and shield style. Now, sword and shield style will only work with melee weapons, not the sling that we're going to be giving her. which is fine. Man, you got a lot of stuff.
What?
All right. So what we need to do here, actually, we should distribute some potions before I forget, because I will. Okay. So we are going to get protection from evil radius. Go ahead and do bless as well.
Just ask, and
You
I'll
got
do
your
it.
stone skins. Go ahead and put protection from normal missiles. I mean, you might as well. You're
We have such stories amongst like being underground is just not for the Avariel.
What is it now?
all right. Good for the moment, and we'll move
Simple
into the
enough.
next room. Because the thing about this next room is, and this is, you know what? Give me a haste. I should have hasted. This is one of those deals where we got to remember what they said at the beginning of the, I don't know, like this, of the circus. I almost said instance. Playing too many MMOs. There are illusions in this place, right? In the original game, all of these werewolves are illusions. In SCS, using the mod SCS, they will still hit you. In the original version, they're illusions, and when they hit you, they do no damage. They don't do anything to you unless you hit them back. And if you hit them back, then they will start doing damage. SCS, they just start doing damage. So
Faster than Chick-Tika
we're gonna
fast
move her
cars.
back. And Thalak, you could start attacking.
I shall go
Now
forth
we
at your
have
command.
shadows and we have werewolves, so
With
we
all
need to
speed,
go
comrade.
collect
Didn't
everybody.
see that.
Everybody, come on down. Thalak. Oh, he already finished off one of the
Supper!
werewolves. Oh wow, clobbering him. So we're gonna get on this shadow,
Two arms!
and
Yes.
Where can I be of most
Nalia
use?
is going to use Dispel Magic to get rid of the werewolves. And you two gentlemen,
For honor and glory.
And there go the werewolves.
Speak.
Wow, we did that
Give me a
pretty
fine.
easy. And if you don't have Dispel Magic Scrolls, there is always going to be one in here. I believe that is a static one. But just to make sure, I wanted extras, because we also need to learn some too.
It will be done. Very well. Indeed.
I think that's all of them. No, one more left. It's fine.
You didn't see that.
But as you can see, we get no experience from illusions. No big deal.
I can do more.
Oh,
if
damn it, we
needed.
triggered it. What's going on here? Who is Kalat? No. I'm ready to proceed. After I buff. So let's get... This is the one that buffs everybody. All the priest allies in the area gain +1 to attack rolls, saving throws, +8 bonus hit points for the duration of the spell. Allies of the same alignment gain an extra attack every round, canceling haste, and +2 to their bonus. Sounds good to me. So
I'll
we will
help
do that.
however I can.
Chant only lasts for 1 turn. So we're gonna hold off on that. I will put her in a sanctuary though. You could go ahead and use mirror image. Phallic. Chill out. Animan. Go ahead and use recitation. Cast a prayer. Then a bless. Then we'll move in.
If you insist.
Alright, so we got the same thing, basically. We've got Mr. Kala. We have 2 shadows, and I thought there was 1 more werewolf, but not a big deal. So let's see what old Kala's got for us. He's an enchanter and a gnome. Thaco of 18, he's chaotic evil. We're using regular bullets, nothing special. But I do not want to get score drained by these shadows, so I would like to take care of them ASAP. So we will immediately pop a Defensive Harmony, just to make life a little bit easier.
Yes.
Thalic's going to use Protection from Evil on himself. Nalia, I'm going to have her Dispel Magic right here. Just to make sure we hit that werewolf.
What can I do?
And Airy, I don't want her targeted just yet, so I'm going to hold off. I'm going to keep her in Sanctuary for now.
All right. You have left her here nicely.
What? I'm not...
You're not what? You're not my beast? Oh, but you are. All of you are, don't you see?
What have you done to my Uncle Quail? A little Airy, is that you? I have no eyes. No eyes. Be careful, Thalic. Some of these beasts are real and some are illusions. There's no way to tell until they hit you. Again, we addressed that a couple minutes ago. They will hit me no matter what because of the SCS mod. But it's a neat idea. I do like the circus area. Because if they hit you and you... Like, if you're paying attention like you should be, I tend to not... There's so much going on. There's 6 characters. In this case, we're only at 4 right now. But overall, 6 characters that you gotta pay attention to. It's very overwhelming for me. So I don't pay attention the way that I should, but this is one of those instances in the original game. If you do pay attention, you're rewarded for it. And I like that kind of stuff.
Yes, it's a regular three-ring circus, isn't it, my beasts? Now go ahead and tear each other apart.
Alright, so Animan, you can get on him. Werewolf's gonna go away. Oh, we missed him.
What is your will?
Alright. Well, Nalia. He's got minor spell deflection, mirror image, stone skins. It's no problem.
How can I help?
Give me a slow. Airy, give me a chant. Wow, Phallic one-shot that. I want to catch this chant.
Simple enough.
Alright, so chant went out. Spell was ineffective on Kala. That's okay. And his dispel failed. That's great. And we got him to fail. Nice stone skin. Buffs are so good.
No! This isn't what was supposed to happen. This isn't what was promised to me.
So pay attention to this right here. This is not what was promised to me. There is a mod, and this is something Mivsan_NT said that I totally agree with. It's okay to leave some things, some stories, quests, whatever, untold. We never find out in the game what was promised to him and by who. We only find out he did what he did, or why he did what he did. But there is a mod called Unfinished Business, I believe, that expands on this, which is cool. I've never checked it out. I've never read about it. I just know it exists. But I agree with Miv on this, and that not everything needs to be handed to you as far as stories and all that goes. I like the whole you can kind of put it together yourself, or it's just, I don't know. Not everything needs to be explained.
I have planned this for too long, only to have my plans shattered by some inbred northern adventurers. I just wanted to be respected. You've killed me, destroyed Kala with your misplaced morals and beastly greed for adventure.
What happened to the tower? It was all an illusion? None of it was real? Your grasp of the obvious rubs salt in my wounds. My world, my triumph, all gone. An a mage, is a criminal, and a gnome is a spectacle. In this tent, in my world, Kala was the master, where none would dare to laugh. What of the circus employees, Kala? What have you done with all those that have disappeared into this tent? Indifference killed those fools from the circus. I treat them in death as they were to me in life. A gnome gets no respect. I just wanted people to look up to me. All that I've done. What a pitiful little man. Everyone did laugh at him. But they didn't deserve to die. I just can't hate him despite all he's done. Well, yeah, you can't. I mean,
Uncle Quail, you're okay.
I'll finish my thought in a second. Ha! I knew Kyle would trip over himself eventually. I'm just pleased he despised me enough to play with me rather than dispose of me like he did some of the others. Oh, Quail, what would I ever do without you? I think you need to find out, my dear. I'll tell you everything I can. And it's time, Ari. Time for you to learn the rest on your own. You're the wisest and smartest, kindest man I'll ever know. I wasn't always, my dear, and you changed that, Ari. But I can't keep you here for myself forever. Oh, Quail, I would miss you. And you should have to come visit me from time to time and tell me what you've learned. Go with my blessing, girl. Alright, take care of the circus while I'm gone. Oh, don't worry about me. If you find happiness, maybe the pain of losing your wings will be lessened. Nothing would please me more. Be well, Avery. So, a couple of things there. I love how they addressed his personality change, because you'll notice if you played Baldur's Gate 1 and not 2 that there are several characters who had some pretty
This is a lot more
they had some
exciting
pretty
than the
serious
circus.
character changes or character personality changes that a lot of people didn't like, including me. Now I'm debating on whether or not I should go through and learn all the spells on or off camera, because I know it can be tedious. I do know it can be tedious. So we have the Ring of Human Influence. You're already at 18 charisma. You don't need it. You don't need it. No one really needs it, so we can... Well, we're not going to sell it because we could use the charm. The charm person ability. +3 versus armor and missile attacks. We will definitely give that to Aerie. We need to get her a shield as well. Let's redo her spells. I think 1 armor of faith. We can get rid of doom. We can get rid of a heal. Or remove fear. Seems good. Let's do another bless. I like all those. Don't need draw upon holy might for her. Let's go with cure moderate wounds for now. Let's take out unholy or holy smite. Yeah, let's take that out. We'll add prayer. We'll add remove paralysis. I'll take the heal out, and we'll put in several things I want to add. But for now, let's do a zone of sweet air, just to be safe. Protection from evil radius and a recitation looks good. See, if we give her this, everything that she does as far as buffs go will not last as long as it animates. Because it's 1 round per level. And his cleric levels are higher. I think that's how that works. So here, let's go with... She's our support. I don't think we need chaotic commands right now. I don't hate a true seeing actually, because we are going to run into mobs that are using potions quite a bit. So we'll take that. And then now
What's?
Now what I think I'm going to do, we'll go ahead and end this episode a little bit early. And off camera, I'm going to take the time to go through all of these spells and learn everything. We'll learn everything that I can. And then that'll give me a good idea in the next episode of any of the scrolls that I missed that these two need. So we'll do that off camera. We'll end it a little early, and I'll spare everyone the tediousness of sitting through that, watching me learn spells. There's no reason, since we're not multi-classing on Thalic or anyone else, for me to drop group. So all four of us are going to get the benefit from the experience that we get from learning all the scrolls. So, but yeah, we'll end it here. And so thank you all for watching. And as always, if you have any comments, suggestions, tips, anything, I'd love to hear from you. Hit me up in the comment section. And I hope you all join me for the next one.